is less than 3 weeks away to what's called the toughest sled dog race in the world. The 1,000-mile or 1,600-kilometer Yukon Quest is set to begin in Whitehorse and finish in Alaska. This year, a poverty-stricken young man from Jamaica will be at the starting line. Our Yukon correspondent, Roxanne Livingstone, has been on his trail over the past year. She brings us this update.
It's nearly minus 30 today and windy. That's about 60 degrees colder than Newton Marshall was used to. But the Yukon cabin he lives in now is every bit as good as back home. Raised in a plantation shack in Jamaica, he grew up laboring in the sugarcane fields alongside his granny.
We in Jamaica, we're very relaxed in our work. We have fun when we're working.
Marshall was sent to the Yukon more than a year ago by his employer, an adventure company that gives sled dog tours on wheels.
And you go way up in the mountain and just look down on the beautiful ocean side. It's really fantastic.
Running the Yukon Quest will give Marshall status with tourists back home. But the question is, can this laid-back Jamaican survive the harshness of the trail? He's adapted to the cold and has a big heart for the dogs.
The dogs, they just love me. I spend some time with them in the yard and we play. I always talk to my dogs. And when they reach over the hill, I just say, "Thank you, guys." I say, "Thank you," and they...
But love may not conquer all 1,600 kilometers through the northern wilderness. Last spring, he completed a shorter race and is still haunted by some of the memories.
Oh, the glacier ice and the jumbo ice, that was crazy. It was hard to... It was very, very difficult to even try to stand up on it. And hopefully I don't see much of that.
But there will be rough ice on the frozen Yukon River. Marshall vows he's not going to let the dogs suffer. Like in the spring race, he'll put a dog in the basket at the first sign of trouble. But will he be alert enough to spot trouble right away?
Now, 3 weeks before the quest, there's no more excuses. This is what we're going to do.
Veteran Quest winner Hans Gatt has been coaching the Jamaican. He thinks Marshall can make it, but he has a lingering worry.
If there is something I'm worried about, it is taking care of the dogs. He just sometimes forgets about important issues. I don't know yet how he really reacts to the severe sleep deprivation, which will occur in the quest. Our sleep deprivation in the quest is like, people who fly and around the world, is like a really, really bad jet lag. And worse than that. So you just don't have your head together anymore, you know.
On February 14th, this young Jamaican will shoot out of the Whitehorse start line of the Yukon Quest. Then the hardship begins. Marshall is thinking of how to survive. He'll do it the way he always has.
I'm just gonna take it easy, because it's not about winning for me. It's just about finishing. And once I'm finished, then I'm a winner. Yeah.
Roxanne Livingstone, APTN National News, Whitehorse.